Welcome to this demonstration of the Ubiquity Learning and Collaboration Platform. My name is Peter Merry. I'm the Chief Innovation Officer at Ubiquity, and I'm just going to take you on a little tour of the platform to give you a sense of how it works. It's very easy to register and log in, particularly if you've got a Facebook profile. You can also register without, in which case you just fill in your email address and create a password, and then you can easily get in. But I'm going to use my Facebook account, so I'll log in with Facebook. There it is, uploading my Facebook details to the platform. And when you do register with Facebook, it will automatically import your photos and your name so that you don't have to do all of that again. So here we are on my wall. And you'll see how similar to Facebook the platform is. We were really committed to building a social platform that wasn't just content delivery, but really stimulated community and creativity. So this is my wall, as you would see in Facebook, with news about what people are doing that I'm connected to, friend suggestions, current friends who are around, various different things I can be doing, a number of points that I've achieved and badges I've achieved by carrying out social activities. So if I like people's comments or comment on a blog post or add a friend or request a friend, or those kind of things, they add to my points, which stimulates the social interaction on the platform. A couple of other Facebook features you'll recognize. Up here is a notifications item telling me that some people have joined a group that I'm a part of. I can mark those as red and the notification drops away. A friend request that I have, so I can accept Antoine's request to be a friend. He's now a friend. If I wanted to, I could go and view his profile. And then, of course, what we really want to get down to is how we look at the courses and the content on the platform. So at the top here we have three main drop-down menus: my courses, my missions, and my mastery. As you probably know, a learning experience at Ubiquity is composed of these three main elements: the study content, the missions, which is your hands-on change project that you're working on, and your self-mastery work. And then next to that is how you can go in and select new courses that you want to take. So if we go into my courses, let's go into the transformational leadership one that I created, and we can go and have a look at some of the modules. These are easy to navigate drop-down menus. And those drop-down items you can also see now across the top here. Some of this information, if you're a student, you won't see. Down the left is the administration. That's for me as a faculty member, so you won't have all of that information to work through. So here's the outline of the course, the various modules, also listed on the right here. So let's go into this module, Module 2, what is transformation? So as you come to Module 2, what you'll see is that all the different items are listed very easily here. The videos for each session. There's a PDF which has the slides from all the different from that particular video session, so you can go back and look at those without having to go through the video. There's a journaling exercise, a request for you to think about something and write a few comments in your blog journal. And then there's a second exercise down here, a forum conversation. So that links through to a place where we have posed a particular question for this module, which you can go in and discuss with your colleagues. And we have also suggested a self-mastery module that would be particularly relevant to this. In other modules you will see instead of a student journal exercise, for example, there might be a quiz for you to take. So that's how you work through the course modules, and as you complete a different item you can either check it here or it will automatically be checked after you have watched, for example, the video. So you can work through all the various modules here, submitting the assignments and unlocking various badges and various points and things as you go. The course syllabus is always available at the top. So let's go and have a look at what some of the discussions look like on the platform. Discussions are forums that run across the course as a whole. So all students who are part of the course engage in these forum discussions. So for example, here are the discussions from the various modules that are part of the course. Tips for increasing personal effectiveness, for example. So you would go into a discussion, you would be linked directly to this discussion from the course outline that we saw earlier. So here are some tips that people are leaving each other about how to be more effective in your work, sharing videos and other resources and ideas. So we can go back to the group, and this group is the group that covers the course as a whole. What we can do now is go and have a look at, for example, the resources, extra resources that are available for the course. So when you click on this, it takes you to what is essentially an embedded Google spreadsheet, which has resources beyond simply the resources that you saw listed in the course listing, but extra resources that you can look at with links through to either files that are hosted in Dropbox or direct onto YouTube. And we have also left this editable so that on the second tab here, students can recommend resources to each other. So you can see here a number of different resources that students have suggested to each other that the faculty could then review and potentially import into the main resources listing on the left. What we also have in each course is you belong to a pod, and a pod is a group of 8 to 12 other students, which is where the more focused discussion and exchange happens, and where you would interact with the course facilitator, who's there to particularly look after you individually and to guide your pod group through the course. So I can go and identify the various groups that I'm a part of here, and here specifically the ones that are related to the Transformational Leadership Strategy and Governance course. So we have a group for the faculty, we have a group where people submit their creative assignments and discuss them with each other, and then we have various different pods. So let's have a look at one of the pods that I was actively involved in. For example, let's go into pod 1 here, and you will see that in this pod there are a number of students here. So there were 9 students and myself as a course facilitator in this, and then people commenting about different aspects of the course, and me encouraging a discussion around different questions. Within the pod you can upload files, you can post specific discussions within the pod, make announcements, even set tasks and events. For example, an event might be a call that we decide to have as a pod, a live call to explore some of the questions that come available to us. So you will be part of a pod once you are in a course. If we go back to the modules here, that takes us back to the overview. So it's always easy to get back to the main content of the course. Just click on the modules and then you can find the module that you're working on and go back to that. Student journals are essentially the blog where you post any content that is relevant to the course. So this links straight through to all of the blogs that have been categorized or tagged with the Transformational Leadership course, and people's comments here and thoughts on the different questions that are raised throughout the course. So it's a way of clustering the blog posts that are specific to the course. So every student has their own blog. So I can go to my journals here, which is where my blog is posted, and all of the different items that I have posted are gathered here. So it's a kind of portfolio of all my work that would be collected here. And as I said, you can categorize your blogs by the different courses you're in, or tag them with the pod that you were in, so that your blogs show up there. So if I want to start creating a new blog like this, we have a nice HTML5 blogging engine that enables you to pull in audio, video very easily by simply adding a block. So you want to put a heading in, do you want to put a table in, you're adding a link, a nice quote that would stand out, or add an image or video or even a gallery of photographs, or upload a file that can all be integrated into your blog. So we will use the blogging engine as the main way for submitting your course assignments. Every time you're asked to write something or contribute an idea or create a video around something, they can all be uploaded via your blog and categorized by the course that you are in, so that the course facilitators and your peers can find them, comment on them, and give you feedback. Other items that are important for you to know about. Everybody has their own profile like you would on Facebook, and indeed when you initially sign in using Facebook, it will import your Facebook banner. So that's the same banner that I have on Facebook. There is a reminder, if you've still got bits and pieces of your profile to complete, that there are still items that you can add. And so on your profile, there's an overview of all the various things that you've done, comments that you've made, posts that you've put onto various discussion groups. All the various groups that you are part of are listed there. Discussions that you're engaged in. So your kind of profile is a nice, in a way, homepage for you, where you can access all the different activities that you are involved in. All your friends, of course, are listed there, any photos that you've added and photo albums. And if you wanted to go into detail and for an overview of your friends, you can, of course, click here and find your various friends that you've made, friend suggestions, any requests that you've made as well. If we go to search, then we also have the ability to find other people in Ubiquity who are, for example, living near you. So advanced search gives you the possibility, for example, to select a field. Could be you could do it at country level, or just say, country is equal to, let's say, the Netherlands, where I am living, and you can search that, and it will show you all the various people on the platform who also live in the Netherlands. So you can also put cities in there if you know that there are other students living near you. Then you can find them through the search engine, and of course then get in touch with them through the platform and start to meet up in person, which is an important complement to working online. Actually getting to meet people in person, have a discussions about the courses that you're in, build the social network in person can really add to the online experience. And you can always go back to the dashboard for an overview of the various activities of your friends, what else has been going on. There's the notification that I just accepted Antoine's friend request, for example. So you can keep track of the activities through your dashboard of what everybody is up to, and you can choose whether to see you and your friends, or just the people you are following, or things that have been bookmarked, etc. So there's a way of filtering the different information. You can also search direct from here, and if you click on advanced search, then you also get to the window we showed earlier where you can look for people living near you. So that's it, basic tour of the platform. If you have any questions, of course, or feedback, we always welcome them through the orange megaphone here. If you come across bugs, if you click on the megaphone, and then you immediately get to an issue tracker, which gives you a chance to give us feedback, tell us what's going on, a problem that you may have encountered, or some ideas that you've got, and they go straight into a system that we can review to act on. So please do not hesitate to give us feedback through the orange megaphone. That's what helps us all to continue improving the platform. So thanks for your time and attention. I hope you have a great time at Ubiquity, and we're always here to help you out if you have any questions.